In question 1 for Unit 8, we'd like to retire and we'd like to have enough money set aside so that we can have $50,000 a year to live on for each of 20 years. How much money will we need to set aside? We don't know, so let's guess and goal seek. We certainly know we'll need quite a lot of money. Let's set aside $600,000 and we'll see if that's enough. Here we keep track of the years of our retirement, the first year, the second year, and so on. We expect to be retired for 20 years. And we know that each year we'll need $50,000. We also know that any money we don't use will be earning interest. And the problem tells us that the interest rate will be 5%. This is the beginning of each year, and this is the end. Let's mark it. We put 600,000 in this cell to show that at the end of the year, just before we retire, we have $600,000 set aside. At the beginning of each year, we take $50,000 out of our bank account. We used to have this much money, then we take away $50,000 to live on. At the beginning of the first year, we have $550,000 left. During that year, we live on the $50,000 that we took out. But the remaining $550,000 earns interest. At the end of the year, we'll have the $550,000 we started with, plus the interest we earned. The next year, we'll take out $50,000 again, and the remainder will earn interest. How do things go as time passes? Pretty well for a long time, but right here, after 17 years, we run into trouble. We have $18,000 in the bank. We try to take out $50,000 to live on, and we find out that we didn't have enough. We ran out of money part way. The problem is we needed to set aside more than $600,000. Let's drag this all the way down to the bottom, get rid of this number here, and notice that what we really want is for this number here to be 0. This is the first time we take out $50,000. This is the second time we take out $50,000. This is the 20th time we take out $50,000. When we take out our last $50,000, we want the bank account just to get down to 0. We shouldn't need any money past that point. What we'll do now is goal seek this value to 0. We'll see what amount we need to start with instead of 600,000 so that we use up our money just at the end and have enough during the time that we need it. The answer is that if we set aside $654,266, we can take out $50,000 1, 2, 3, 20 times and exactly use up the money. To retire for 20 years using $50,000 per year, if we earn 5% interest on the money that remains in our bank, we need to set aside this amount of money precisely.